이때까지 말한 게 한 개도 안 들어갔겠네. 마이크를 켰습니다. 마이크를 안 켜고 있었네요. 결정하니?
아니.
근데? 어쨌든 그렇습니다. 더쇼 지금 승격을 할 것 같은데 안 시켜주고 있지만 지금 게임 수가 몇 경기 정도 했니? 한 100경기 넘게 했거든요. 올라가도 60경기 가는데 60경기 동안 신인왕 규정이 어떻게 되나? 105게임 했네. 타석 소지 싶은데 이렇게 오도 이걸 받고 싶은데 근데 지금 상태에서 올라가면 아직 더블A인데 못해도 트리플 A도 한 게임은 던지지 않겠나? 그러면은 30게임 볼까? 그냥 다 생각해보겠습니다. 3월 오픈을 다시 또 맞췄네요.
Designated hitter will hit next. Coming off a big one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs. On the ground, right side, takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now at the dish, the designated hitter, number 67, homered last
좀
night.
낫나?
Added
제가
another hit as well. To the right side.
이 무슨
And that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now
그래도 안타는 안타입니다.
2 outs. And now the right fielder, Dakota Jordan.
디코다 조다.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and flares it. Base hit. Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. 1-0.
웬일이야 조다나. 조단 제가 4라운드에요. 제가 3라운드인데
Designated hitter for the next hit. 1 for 2. Such a
갑자기
good
왜?
with runners in scoring position.
뒤에
Keeps
뭔가
the ball
붙었나?
rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Fouled off left side.
득점권 4할
Leading off second with nobody
2디.
out.
안 나갔다 안 나갔다 안 나갔다.
Tries to check the swing. Now we look to third. Didn't go.
Ball 2.
볼.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-1.
완쓰리 완쓰리.
Tough
Three
spot
balls,
for him on
one
the mound.
strike.
You can't just lob it in there with
Taking
a good
count,
hitter
is it?
like this at the dish.
아 이거 아닌데.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Racing over to make the catch. Big cut there, tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under.
동점이네.
Base is empty, 1 away. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67. A frozen rope.
와 저게 정면으로
There's 2
가냐.
away. I know the lineout is disappointing, but the bunt.
Ball 4, take your base.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the DH, number 67. Out in front and foul to the left side.
슬라이더. 아깝다. 타이밍 좋았는데.
The 0-1 offering. Rips one to right.
와, 이걸 잡아? 헐. 야, 저걸 꺼내지.
About getting a team win. The second baseman, number 67, with a remarkable. So 2 down. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. And he grounds it to the right side. Lee. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Myers.
크리스 마이어스 계속 보는 것
0
같은데.
2. Here's the pitch.
저 늦게 그냥 도착해서 그런가?
Here's a grounder up the middle. Handles. Throw to first in
That's an
time.
out. You're out.
Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and
맞나?
free tanning.
나온
Oh,
것 같은데.
welcome back to Erie. It's the top of the 4th inning. 1-1. And the
아우, 잘
count is
쳤는데.
1-2.
들리지 않나?
Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. Good idea.
Ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again.
볼밥 존노.
The 2-2. That
Full
one
count.
almost got it. That one
Ball
misses.
4.
It's a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk. Now it's the right fielder, Dakota Jordan.
Let's go, Joseph.
Runner on the move. This
뭐라고?
one is labeled. This ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Just a
아깝네.
shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Placed to right center for a base
이건
knock.
홈이다.
Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead.
He's in
Not
there.
in time. He's safe. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. 2 away and a runner at first. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 67. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
근데 공 좀 보인다. 아, 그래도 텀이 짧으니까 좀 보이네.
He swings and fouls one off. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch.
아,
Pops this
이게
one
뭐야?
up, foul on the left side. And that's the end of the inning. One, ow! Bases are empty with 2 away. The second baseman getting ready to hit. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
오우, 샤.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. All over that one. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. 2-2. And the runner takes off for third.
Full count.
In the dirt.
He's in there.
어,
And
진짜 좋았다,
safe.
방금.
That is a stolen base.
39도.
Now the payoff pitch. Hot shot
Oh,
to first.
buddy.
Here's the catch. That's the inning. One runner. Strong individual day and a team win. The second baseman, number 67.
You're out.
Now at the plate. plate, the second baseman, number 67. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 7 hits so far in the series.
Ball.
어
1-0. That's a
It's
strike.
아,
clear
이거
he's trying to
주네.
own the inside
One
part of the plate
ball,
with
one
2 straight
strike.
fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. On the ground, 2 ball. Pulled over
He's
to
out.
second, return throw to first.
He's out.
Double play and
3.
뭐야?
next up for the Seawolves, how you lead. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second
무슨
for
거야?
1. Throw to first, but not in time.
That's ball 4. 3. Out. 3.
자 2사 1, 2로
Well, saying runners at first and second. Digging in
무조건
below the line
안타나
score,
쳐가지고
67.
타점 만들어줘야지. 3번 타자면은
Ball.
그런 거
1
좋아.
ball. No strikes.
And the
이거
strike
줘?
zone swells in size.
묻었나? 아니잖아.
And that is a towering blast to center field, way out of here. That's gotta feel good, and it gives them the lead in the third.
You're out. 3.
그대로서 이런
1 down. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67.
한 방 더.
Swing and a drive. Back there. And it one hops the wall. In at second with a 1-out double. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. And ball 4,
Take your bait.
2
Ball
of them.
10분이 83만이면
And here is
뛸만한데.
Matt Higgins. 1 out, runners at first and second. Double steal attempt in the dirt. Throws to
Hey,
second,
you beat it out.
safe, a double steal. Now a single could score 2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up the middle, Kreidler. Tosses to first.
이렇게
It's
좋았죠.
there for the out. Runner scores from third. Out. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, the second baseman, number 67.
어우,
On the ground to the right side. Holtman
아 아까웠다.
steps on first for the out.
고스 딱 치기 좋았는데 조심이었네.
And now the second baseman,
나의
number
먹이감.
67. He's already homered in this
아이.
ballgame.
궤도가 딱 치기 좋아요.
Down the line, this has a
아
chance.
파울이다.
It is foul. Lee, a 6-foot righty, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2021. Fouled off, he was late.
아이고 몸 욕심 부렸나?
Strikeout. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here.
되길 줄 알았는데 안 되기네. 아,
Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game.
제일 쉬워. 이게 제일 쉬워서. 딱. 다 잡은 것 같아 오늘. 한 개 놓쳤다. 이거 단결하게 더 만들어줘야 된다 이거. 금색 말고 이제 뭐 다이아몬드 이런 거 해가지고 2개 더 줘야지. 10씩 줘야지. 이렇게 할 거예요. 백스무 게임은 105 정도밖에 못 들어가니까.
Baseman, number 67, getting
맛만 보고 딱 굽겠는데.
digging in for the flying squirrels, number 67.
아니 샌프란시스코가 그렇게 잘하나?
Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
오이.
Back to the mound could be an easy double play. Over to second for one.
저 반사적인 건데.
Double play.
헐.
That's
반사적인 대박.
This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there, and it is gone. Do it as soon as ready to go for
이제
the last
슬슬
half
커터
inning.
본능이
Stepping up
드러나고
late
있습니다.
next for Richmond, the designated hitter, number 67.
경기에서 홈런.
Ball, that's it.
Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate
Nope,
to professional.
outside.
Just missed. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one ripped out to left.
아우
Makes the
저걸
grab on the
잡네.
run. That was a really nice open. Bases empty, one away. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67.
Hey! All one's the count.
And a ground ball to first.
That
Takes
ball's
foul.
foul.
Pitcher softened him up with a couple of change-ups. Might be time to go to the heater.
Come on, Lee.
Kicks and delivers. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. One out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
There's two gone following the strikeout.
Now batting. 3! That's ball 4. Out! 3! Out! You're out! Out! 3!
If he has more hits like
이제
this, a promotion will
나가서
probably
스탯을 한 개 올리고 피칭 파워를 한 개 올려야 되겠다. 뭐야? 그래. 팩 준다면 팩돈 까줘야지. 어, 100원. 뭐야? 이렇게 해서 퍽을 한 개 올립시다. 피칭 퍽으로 레벨이 보자. 요걸 한 개 더 올려야 되겠다. 136이닝 동안 198삼진, 방어율이 0.92,
Pitcher number 67, fresh off a standout pitching performance.
5연승 중입니다.
First pitch,
21경기 나와서
away.
13승
And towing
2패,
the slab, number 67.
136과
And he likes
3분의
pitching
2.
at home. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio
볼넷이
he's posted this season.
없을걸요?
Four to
이거
one. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well,
일단 빅만으로
but he's
가자.
showing some high-level skills on the mound. Bryce Johnson leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 635.
A little bit high.
뭐야, 로케이션 바꾸네?
He
뭐지?
swings and fouls one off.
맨날 직구랑 체인지업 위주로 하다니 오늘은 좀 다양하게 던지라고
Now
하다
the
갑자기.
1-2 pitch.
이유가 뭐냐?
Got him looking, and there's one away. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Connor Griffin.
Oh! 1-0.
포즈가 바뀌었나? 로테이션이 완전 다른데 지금 로케이션이 요구하는 게.
The 1-1 offering. Swings through that one for a strike two. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And that's outside. Now 2-2. That just missed. What a take with two strikes.
헐.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Here's the second baseman, Termar Johnson. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, just 1 hit in the last 5 games.
2구. 아, 이러면 안 되는데.
Fly ball down the line.
됐다.
On
땡큐.
has a play and he makes the catch.
Ball 4, take your base.
1사 1루에
Man on at first, digging in for the
첫
flying
번째 타석
squirrels. Number 67.
ADN 붙어본 것 같은데.
That's the ball.
뭐 그렇게 임팩트가 진하던 것 같다.
Line drive, that's a base knock.
쨌다.
Lead runners around second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get
어차피 여기에서 쟤는 세트가 느린 것
ripped it the
같은데.
other way for a knock.
봐봐.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tagging, heading for home. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Nice team first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. 2 outs, runner on first base. Stepping in, Jimmy Gluwenke. Runner on the move. Ground ball to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. The sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house and show them you mean
그렇게
business.
인상 깊은 성적은
Prolific
아닌데.
experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Top half of inning number 2 from Richmond. Swing and a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. That's some
리드가
textbook
좀
batting.
바뀌니까
Found a pitch in the heart of the
어색하다.
zone, held back just a hair longer, then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. This one
쟤도 내가 잘 던지는 걸
fouled
알
out on
텐데.
the first base side.
왜 저렇게
Drops
얘기를
into the
하지?
glove. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Late on that fastball.
One ball, one strike.
1-1 pitch fouled away. Runner at first, one away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
스위퍼를 되게 많이 쓰네.
Jackson Glenn, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Fouled off left side. Here it comes. Pop up, foul on the right side. I go. And that's the end of the inning. So no run.
오, 1점 더 내줬네.
All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Kervin Pichardo. This one in the air to right. Jordan. I got it. One down. The center fielder now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field for a hit. Around first, hustling for two. Chance at a triple. Relay to third. At third now with one away. That's a triple. He was ready to go on the first pitch and it paid off.
위기.
That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into
일단
the gap
1점부터
in
생각해
the
하죠.
way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Line to right for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Griffin in the box with one away. Looks at ball one.
오, 1라운드.
Right through there for a strike. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this.
잘 뛰는데.
Don't want to bounce into the double play.
Yeah, here we go. Relay.
Pulls it down, two gone now. Now it's the second baseman, Termar Johnson. High fly to center. Cox.
You got it.
And that'll do it.
Three.
One out and the bases are empty.
자, 세 번째
Stepping to the plate
타석입니다.
next
아,
for
두 번째 타석인가?
Number
두 번째
67.
타석인가?
Fouled off. He was late.
현재 2만주 2위인데 아직 더블에이다. 말이
Foul
맞나
ball
이게?
there. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Collects it. Takes it to first
You're out.
for the out. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Brendan Dixon.
Ball.
He's
High.
done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. On the ground to the left, Ahuna. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired at fourth. And now the DH, Trace Gonzalez. Great with the glove, but some inconsistency for him offensively. Swing and a drive. It's back there. Hangs off the wall. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay. And he's out.
나이스.
The bat.
패스 플레이 좋았고.
First, it looked like he'd have a good shot at three, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out. Digging in, the catcher, number 24. Check swing, went around. That is strike two.
No ball, two strike.
Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up.
체인지업을 이렇게 안 쓰냐
And again on
보세요.
0-2. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3.
Three.
On to the next inning, digging in at the plate for the curve, Jackson Glenn.
Huh. 0-1.
On the ground to first. And steps on
He's
the
out.
bag for the out. Next up at the dish for the curve, Curving
근데
Pichardo.
진짜 잘 이번에는 1회 던진 거 치고는
This
잘
has been a
던지고 있는 것
solid
같아.
outing for him, and a lot of that
1회
is
때
because he keeps
투구수
pounding
밖에
the zone,
나면
like he did with that low fastball.
지금
Fouled off left
5회
side.
1사까지
One out and the base is empty.
44개니까 이닝당 10개를 안 던진 것 같은데.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
쑥. 어우,
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
그말 하기 무섭게 끊어보네 아들이.
Lights it
네.
off, we'll see another. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Off the mark there, ball 1.
어,
And that one is foul, we'll try again.
이놈 보게.
And this one right back to the mound. 2 away.
He's out.
Coming up to the dish for Altoona, number 38. 1 for 1, tripled the first time up. Swing, ground ball out to short. And that ends the inning.
네, 땅에서니 투수업번호 그쳤습니다.
3.
하지만 1점 가지고는 좀
Designated
모자라는
hitter getting
거.
ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Hey. No ball.
야,
One
뭐가 좀
strike.
친다? 덩치값은 하네. 맞다.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. Top of the 6th inning, digging in the switch-hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson.
Yeah.
투.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
체인지를 왜 이렇게 숨기지
Here
오늘?
comes the 0-2 pitch.
이유가 있나?
Just missed.
That's inside.
Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Connor Griffin.
우리 아들이 뭐 체인지를 잘 친다거나 그런 데이터가 있나?
와도
체인지를 안 던지지.
So the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first.
Out.
2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Termar Johnson.
쑥.
That one fouled off. Johnson goes 5'9", only 20 years old, a former first rounder back in 2022.
이러면 이제
2 outs, base
아이
is
보이지.
empty. Just
아, 이거 안 주나?
mark outside the zone.
못
That's
얻는
an
것
0-2
같은데 안
fastball
주네.
that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
보더라이. 아이
Just
까비.
misses with that one.
보더라.
Short hop liner handled it short. Whips it to
You're out.
first. And 1-2-3, that's
Out. 3.
top of the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Brendan Dixon.
Dixon.
7회.
And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
투.
And that's outside.
리드 보면
And
돼.
that
One
was ball
ball.
1.
2 strikes.
아니 공이 안 맞는 일들 좀 해라. 그 수호가 다 킬도 지 말고 포수야.
Swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Next up at the dish for
포수
the
맞으면
curve,
되네.
Trace Gonzalez. A swing and a miss. Some nasty action on his sinker.
바꿨다.
Hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff.
안 나갔어? 방패트 나간 것 같은데.
Swing lifted to left field. The left fielder in position. 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 24. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late swing fouled off. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top half of the seventh.
투. 오. 여기서는 체인지업인데 각이.
Battling here, fouls it away. 0-2 now.
쑥.
Swings through it for the K.
깔끔 7이닝
Picks up the seventh
1실점입니다.
strikeout of the ballgame.
First base. You're out. Out. Out.
그래 8회까지 맡길
That's
생각은 안
ball
했다.
4. You're out.
기대도 안
Nobody
했대.
on with 1 out. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Kervin Pichardo.
Let's go, Tanner.
And a base hit up the middle. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
3 out.
이게 맞나 감독님아. 진짜.
Ready to go.
1점 교부 또 내놓고 또 맞고
Coming
있네.
up now to the dish for Richmond, the designated hitter, number 67. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
And it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Just
I'll do.
missed. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. This one is
좀 약했나?
and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Pulls away a little bit. Pitch. Runner is on the move for third. Bouncer to the right side. And there's one away. Flies
안
back
되네.
and 2. Double play.
Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
The designated hitter, number 67, was out.
아, 78개. 90개 못 던지게 하네.
Second baseman, number 67.
3.
So 2 down. Digging in for the flying squirrels, number 67. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, 1 now.
맞다.
Smoked on the ground to second. Play made.
He's
That
out.
ends the inning.
잘 쳤는데.
End of 1.
First base.
오 1-3 알루.
1 out. Bases are loaded. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 67. This one lifted to center
이게
field.
맞지?
Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Some team first hitting for him there with the bases loaded.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. 3! You're out!
뭐? 왜 또 지고 있나?
One down. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67. Held off down the right side. Falter has been excellent in this ballgame. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. A
어떻게든
foul ball.
살아나가야 됩니다 지금. 경기 중반이기 때문에
Now
중반이기
here's the
때문에
0-2. And that
Ball,
one
that's
is
off the plate.
inside for ball 1. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again. The curve, up by 2. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Batter now, the
와,
designated hitter,
저걸로
number
썼다.
67.
아, 아깝다.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes.
0-1.
It's a strike. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's ball
Ball,
1.
that's in.
1 run in the inning so far. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Get over
That one is
Oh.
smoke. Right field. Going back pretty deep. And there's one down. Just missed that one. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be. The second baseman, number 67. So 2 down. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels,
저스틴
number
라이스
67.
베이스?
Just
Yep,
off the
that ball
outside
went out.
edge. Ball 1.
나쁘지 않은데.
Fouled off. He was late. One and one. Here's the pitch.
간만에 안타.
Gets on base and keeps it going. He was all over that one. Right there we saw a fastball that was tight, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Fly ball to right. Johnson. And that's the end of the inning. Team of the night behind us.
쥐고 있는 상황.
This broadcast is brought to you by
아,
Montresor
이타
Basement
이타 소리
Design.
난다네.
Brick by brick,
왜지?
they'll help you secure what's important.
아, 기생타 없었는데 그것도.
This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. On the warning track
아,
and
나왔으면.
hauls it in. Almost got the inning started. One out and the bases are empty. Here's the center fielder, Shalene Polanco. Up the middle, handles,
투.
and plenty of time to first. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, 67.
67.
Let's go, Lee.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Hits the fence. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Great back
3루타.
control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. This next at bat looms very large. Oh,
One
now
ball,
this one gets
two
away at the
strikes.
plate. Nice job behind the dish.
뭐야 88안타라고? 뭐야
1-2
생각보다
pitch.
쳤잖아.
On the ground, Johnson. One away, run comes in to score. That's the kind of situation.
Three.
가비.
You're out.
다시 1점도 도망가서 2점
Next to bat for
쥐고
the
있는
Flying
상태.
Squirrels, number 67.
Ball one.
Let's go, Lee.
Aye. 1-1.
Round ball,
어우
Ball
그럼
foul.
and a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one
Ball.
misses. 2-2. Just
Count
misses the
ball.
inner half. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound.
어 뭐야 끝내기 샷.
One down. Base is empty here in the ninth.
Come on, Lee.
에라이.
It's in
Oi.
and out of the glove.
He's in there.
That should have been out number 2 without too much difficulty, but he couldn't field it cleanly. The error means they've still got significant work to do to end this frame. There goes the runner
One
in
ball.
the dirt.
2 strikes.
바로 득점권.
He's safe.
Not even close. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive 'em in. Your turn.
Line drive for a base hit.
가라 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 가라. 예.
He's in there.
Walk this one off. They win it 6-5. 6. The second baseman, number 67. So 2 down. And now it's going to be the second baseman, number 67. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
아또 체인지 몹시던 비싼.
Clips the corner.
오우 공 좋았다.
Got the batter swinging. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this.
First base.
Man on at first. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Trace Gonzalez. Rounded to third, could be 2. Could be, that's
Out.
1. To first, double play. Nicely
더블
done.
플레이.
That 3. Now, the second baseman, number 67. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. And
That's outside.
that's outside. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. Way
2
high.
balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2-1. Swing, drive.
이러지 없지요.
Get it.
갑니다 여러분.
Under right. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast.
2타수 1안타에 홈런하게.
Digging in, the second baseman. He belted a solo homer back in the fourth inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game.
1-0.
슬러브까지 있어?
And the 1-1. And that's a one-out single. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jairo Pomares. Here's the 1-1. Runner on the move. Fly to left. And makes the grab.
발사하게 MS.
First baseman.
2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Matt Higgins. Step off to first. Dives
No,
back
he's in there.
Safe.
Come on, Matt, let's go. We need a hit.
0-2 now. Runner on the go. Ground ball to third. Glenn. Slings to first.
Got him.
Out with room to spare, and that.
1사
Man at first with
1루.
1 gone. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond.
오늘
Number
3타수
67.
2안타.
Swing and that ball
아까워라.
smashed on a line.
잘 나왔다고 생각했는데 좀 힘이 덜 받았나 보다. 아, 아쉽게 이렇게 왔네.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll.
You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
So 2 down. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 67.
67.
얘 공 좋던데.
Ball.
공이 나쁘지 않았어 얘는. 기억나.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Tries to hold
Whoa.
up, but went around. And the count,
1 ball.
1-2.
2 strikes.
구질이 좋은데. 직슬 커첸 2네.
Here's a laser out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the
잘
end.
맞았는데 아깝다.
3.
No outs and a runner on second. Foul ball there. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And
아, 왜 자꾸
that's
밀리냐?
1 away. And he was all over that heater, a grain or 2 lower on the ball.
3. 3.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is the designated hitter.
살리고만 계속 밀려.
67.
Let's go, Lee.
On the ground to the right side. Play is made, 1 gone. One out and 2 on. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. His chance at some insurance.
투수
brought to you by
내려갔죠.
Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
딱 좋다.
In the air to the right. This one pretty far back. Makes the catch. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they take the complaints about getting a team win, but he's
몇 게임 안 남았어요. 저 이번 게임은 그냥 한번 보자. 뭐야 이거? 이랬으면 올려도 됐잖아. 와카 때문에 올렸단 말이야. 빵. 조금 까비. 뭐야? 탁. 네. 탁. 왜 못 쳐? 까비.
pitcher, number 67, is getting ready. So 2 down. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. He hits a fly to center. Adams has a beat on it. And that's the end of the inning. Welcome back. And today's starter, number 67. Well, it's pretty clear from the numbers just how good he's been. An unbelievable performance so far this season with an ERA below 1. Maybe you see that from a really dominant reliever, but from a starter,
야 이걸 왜 안
that's
주냐?
absurd.
심판이 막
With
초구부터
ERA, some of
하나.
it's out of your control, but he's not relying on just luck. Fans should be excited to see him work in this one. Steps on first for the out. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Douglas Hodo. One out and the base is empty. Line drive.
Nice.
Oh, loves it. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. The 0-1 offering. And a big swing and a miss. Rapid fire work on the
No ball,
mound. He's
2
keeping
strikes.
these batters on their toes.
또
2 outs, base is empty. Bites that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Shoots
졌다.
this one up the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Round first, hustling for 2. The throw in to second, and it's a 2-out double. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Well, he was a touch behind on that
Javi.
swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
2.
He swings and fouls one off. Got it.
3.
Inning over.
Out.
Bottom half of the second. Here's the second baseman, number 10. Fell back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1.
2구.
Line drive, base hit.
잘 준비.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and
Off
lift
the
it
plate,
the other
ball
way
1.
for a knock. Max Wagner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't
체인지업
square it up.
던지고.
Strike 2. That's some great arm
One
action
ball,
from him to
2
sell the
strikes.
changeup. Struck out swinging, and now just 1K away from 200 on the year. Anderson De Los Santos digs in now. That one in there across the letters. With a double play situation here, it's
0-2 is the
unusual
count.
that he's working up in the
그렇죠.
zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Got him swinging, and that's now 200 strikeouts for the season. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Tavian Josenberger. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. 0-2 now.
돌아갑니다. 그렇죠.
Goes down
KKK.
swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. No runs, 1 hit.
You're out.
All set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Silas Ardoin. Now, he
그리고 잠을
clearly
자야겠다.
excelled in pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate
Cool.
to the professional level?
1-1-1.
On the ground, Ahuna. And
Oh.
one gone as they
여기
make the play.
깔끔했고.
Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Terran Vavra. Vavra, 27 years old,
0-1
and he
the
was a
count.
3rd-round pick back in 2018. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning.
하이볼. 나이스.
Swing and a miss, that's a K. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in for the Bay Sox, Douglas Hodo, 0 for 1 so far. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off, he was late.
이게 맞나 아닌 것
Here
같은데
comes
이거.
the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle,
아니라고
base hit.
했잖아. 씨.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And now the DH, Anthony Servideo. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Uh-oh.
That's a base hit.
3-3-3.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next up for the Bay Sox, Jordan Adams.
이게 스위퍼가 맞나? 이게 스위퍼는 고라낼 것 같아. 빠가지 낼것
1-0
같은데.
pitch.
차라리 싱커가 낫지.
1-1 pitch fouled away. Right-hander kicks and deals. Oh my, right to the backstop.
헐.
And no throw, batter into first easily. This is a bit of a fix for the pitcher now. Got to 2 outs, but then surrendered the single, and then the wild pitch put the runner in scoring position. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, number 10. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Whips it to first in time as they is. Welcome back to Bowie, top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. If you're looking for
0-1.
something to do in Bowie, I've heard the Rail Museum is pretty great, especially given how connected the city's history is to the railroad industry.
아 이거 아닌데.
Ripped on the ground to second. That's the first out.
He's out.
Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping think today. Back here in Bowie, bottom of the fourth.
헐.
Swing, soft line drive.
나이스
Spins and fires
수비.
to first on the run. In time, out. Anderson de los Santos getting ready to hit. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
Hey!
1 out and the base is empty. Short hop liner handled it short. Tosses to first.
Out.
2 outs already in the home fourth. And the next batter, Tavian Josenberger, struck out swinging in the first AB.
Hey!
Grounder left side. Dive.
Nice.
Got it. Gathers and throws. Safe
Oh,
for first.
okay.
And an infield single keeps the inning going. That's a play that impresses me for several reasons. Great diving play by the shortstop to keep that one
Inside
close.
ball.
And excellent hustle by the batter to make it safely to first base. Ground ball up the middle through for a base hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Terran Vavra, the
이번
next
게임에서
hit.
무기를 맞네. 희한하네.
Close, but
그걸 안
called
줘.
ball. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. First and
Hey.
second, 2 down. Bash down the right side, but foul. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this inning.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the fifth here in Bowie. And now, Douglas Hodo. That one back
Ah,
up the middle
so
and it gets
좋다.
through.
투수 옆으로.
The tying run is aboard. Well, he's dealt with a lot of traffic on the bases, but still no runs allowed. But it really feels like he's playing with fire here.
Video.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a
Hey!
miss. Nice changeup. Wouldn't be surprised to see
On
the runner
to-
break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
Nope, that's
That one
inside.
just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one.
나이스.
Got the batter swinging. Way out front for strike 3. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Jordan Adams. 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The Flying Squirrels up by a run. Bottom half of the fifth.
검투. 아이고. 나이스.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 10. 1 for 2.
Hey!
Certainly looks like they're gonna waste that
0-1's the
leadoff
count.
base runner. Runner on the go. That's to third.
어이
There
뭐
is plenty
진짜.
of time ends the inning. Continue.
어? 뭐지?
Two
객사에
out and a
나오는
runner
거야?
in scoring position. The designated hitter now at the plate.
67.
That
Ah,
one
bon,
called
voilà.
foul.
맞다.
Late
아,
swing,
늦었다.
foul to the left. 2 outs and a runner in scoring
그냥
position.
버려졌을 때.
Strike him out.
아, 이건 또 꼬다리가 안 되겠네. 까비.
Makes the catch. And that's the end of the inning. Home half of the sixth. Now,
일단 6회
Max
올라왔는데
Wagner.
6회까지인 것 같아요.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder.
뭐 빼야죠.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
두.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Next up for the Bay Sox, Anderson de los Santos.
Hey!
De los Santos goes 5'11", 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch in for a strike. He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Lifted in the air to right center. Jordan on the move.
우이수 라이트
Makes
오케이.
the grab, and there's two away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Tavian Josenberg.
Josenberger.
And that's
Ball
off the
at the
inside
side.
edge. 2 outs, base is empty.
투.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
투.
Grounded to third.
아
Furman.
살았어?
Jump throw. Oh, can't pick it up
아
cleanly.
아까워라.
Nice bit of 2-out hitting there on the infield single. He gets on base, keeps the inning alive, and now his teammates have a chance to build on it. In the air to
준비수
center.
이동없고 내가 퀄리티 스타트까지. 내가 점수 좀 냈네.
You're out. Out.
One gone and a runner on at first. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67.
아 잘
This
봤다.
pitch popped up. Fabra,
슬라이드인 줄.
2 down.
Ball 4, take your base.
The designated hitter, number 67, with another whiff-heavy game on the mound as he hit the 200.
승리 투수 플레이오프 게임 10개 탈삼진. 와 진짜 안 올려주네 성격을.
The second baseman, number 67.
Ball 4, take your base.
At the plate, the designated hitter, number 67. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. In the air to left,
아이고 아까워라.
and there's one away.
잘 맞았는데.
Now at the dish, the designated
쭉
hitter,
당겨야
number
되겠다.
67.
미니까 끝까지 안 가네.
Chases a high fastball there. Not a bad
No
time
ball.
to swing for
One
the
strike.
fences with 2 outs and nobody on. See if you can lift one out. Here comes the 0-1.
왔다.
Now a
아유
laser
아까워라.
to second, but caught for the out.
말로네. 이거는 무조건
One
먹어야지.
on base. Next
일상
batter for the
말로는
Flying
무조건 먹어야지.
Squirrels, number 67.
이거 못 먹으면 클리너 가야지.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. All loaded up.
왔다. 아. 말 빨랐나?
Went around
어우
the bar,
이걸
it's
들었어.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, set him down.
Just
Ball
off
2.
the inside corner. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow.
휴.
Spoils that one. It remains 2-2.
Set him down.
Let's get the out here.
Swing and a high
Right.
fly to left. Going back pretty deep.
네,
Brings it in
1타점,
for the out.
2승 플라이.
Here comes the runner from third. Throw off
No,
line.
he's
Runner
safe.
scores. 1-0.
Now batting. You're out.
뭐야? 저 많이 맞았노. 헐.
1 down. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 67.
왔다.
Nice rip, kid.
And that's a base hit. And now the right fielder, Dakota Jordan.
Call right here.
Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit.
오.
And no help runners at the corners after a one-out single. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that. Great grab on the dive.
휴.
Way to secure the ball and make the catch all the way through impact with the ground. That's a
바로 터질
terrific
뻔했네.
defensive play. Now the third baseman, Andrew Pagel. Melt kicks and delivers. In the dirt but blocked. No action on the bases, the count even at 1. The Flying Squirrels, down 5, trying to get back in it. Here in the top half of the 7th. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. It's got a chance.
오.
Bangs off the
웬일이야.
wall. Runner rounds
내 건 못
third, on
잡더니
his way to the plate.
잡더니만
He'll score 2.
하나는 못 잡네.
Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Hard to
That's ball 4.
뭐지? 이 상황은?
one out, runner at second base. Stepping to the
홈런 한
plate
마리
next for
공점이네.
Richmond, number 67. And that one fouled off.
Hey, drive him in. Easy right here.
가자 동점.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. This ball's carrying.
털을 이걸
And
잡아.
makes an incredible catch. Wow.
진짜 잘 맞아.
Tags and goes to third. What an effort he put in on that play. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took
마지막 게임 하겠습니다.
the second baseman, number 67. What
Out. 3.
오늘
So
마지막
2
게임.
down. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. Swings and jolts one to left.
Go, 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 go.
And that one hops the wall. Round first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. That pitch was absolutely smoked, but he put a little too much topspin on it to get it out of the yard.
The right
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dakota Jordan.
Jordan.
And he delivers. Runner takes off for third.
좋다.
Now a flare off the bat, and it falls. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team.
자,
Two away
3명
and
그런 상황에서
the second baseman
두
now
번째
at the
타석.
plate cracked a double the first time at bat. Foul ball there.
Come on, Levi.
왔다. 아. 해필 체인지업이고.
And here's the 0-2.
왔다.
Base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Laser to third, but handled well.
까비죠.
That ends the inning.
식선타. 뭐야? 1살 선네요.
Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, 67. Such a good
아,
hitter
또
with
당일
runners in
먹어줘야지.
scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and
이
doesn't
타수
shift
이안타.
approach and run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
Ball. 1-0.
와우.
That one pulled foul. Comes up empty. Strike 2. Couple couple of ways the pitcher
One,
can
two.
succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Up the middle, line drive. Oh, that got the pitcher.
헐,
There's one.
He's going.
이게 뭐야?
The right fielder.
Two
어이가
away.
없네.
Runners at first and third. Dakota Jordan digs in now. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And now at the plate, Anthony Servideo. On the ground, left side, 6-4. 3, but
No,
not
he's
in
in there,
time.
safe.
Good hustle, and the inning
일로가
continues.
살았네. 까비.
You're out. Out.
And the next batter, the second baseman, number 67. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1 now.
아따. 아, 이게
Can't come up with it.
뭐야?
Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Seeing the ball very well in this game. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Throw over the back. Just
He's in
back
there, he's
in.
safe.
Oh, close play.
잊을 뻔.
0-1, here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's a 5-0 ball game. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Matt Higgins. And that'll load the
말로
bases.
무슨 말로?
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one to first.
Safe.
Not in time, and a run scores. That was so smoothly executed. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, number 67.
깔끔하게 홈런업 치고 마무리합시다. 왔나? 아이가.
In the air to left center.
뭐뭐뭐뭐뭐뭐뭐뭐뭐
Time and he can't haul it in. Round first, hustling for two. In safely with a double, second of the day. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Nice down and in fastball. Tough for a lot of hitters to get to. Good job to keep the hands in and drop the bat head for some loud contact. And now the runner breaks for third. Hard ground ball, base hit, headed for the plate. Scores easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's an 8-1
아,
lead.
맞긴 잘했다. 오늘 rop승격은 실패했고요.
67 made some big contributions for them in the win.
오늘 방송
Four
여기까지입니다.
hit ball game, always impressive. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice.
내년 시즌 올라가는 사업하고 하겠습니다. 어쨌든 일단 현재 성적이 이해가 안 돼. 지금 23게임 남아서 15승 2패 150이닝 좀 들어다녔는데 207 탈삼진에 월 0.90 WHIP 0.6 111게임 나가서 25홈런 22 삼진 장타율 6할. 왜 안 올리는지 모르겠다. 일단 여기까지 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사드립니다. 안녕히 주무세요.